August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months. Yes, I used my fingers. And what? Did you do good? Really? Did you? Really? Did you, Amanda? Did you? No, I did forget. I forgot my drop set. Welcome back to another video. I am just about to start my list for this week, and we are going heavier. So we are going 3 sets on 75, 2 on 80, 2 singles on 80, 1 single 85, another single 85, and then if I'm feeling strong enough, I will go to 1 on 90. And then I'm doing a drop set, which means going all the way down of 6 at 65 kg. So it's kind of just get the intensity done. So yeah, I am going to get on with it. I'm going to try not to waste as much time as I did last week, but I'm surprised that I'm in here because for the last week or so, I have been doing a lot of Ofsted prep, and I thought they were going to come on Monday. They didn't. They went to another local school, and we were kind of expecting it at the other local school. It's kind of, there's an order that we thought, just because of when the last Ofsted inspections happened within our local authority. But you know, you get to the point where it's like, oh, come on now, just come already, just get it over and done with, because there is only so much paperwork and data that I can colour code, and lists that I can write, and emails that I can try to avoid sending, or conversations. I'm trying not to have too many conversations with staff because it's tiring, do you know? And it's overwhelming. I think more than anything, it's overwhelming. And to be honest, people should be just doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? People should do what they do on a day-to-day basis, and then we're okay. But there's the tweaks. There's always tweaks that you want to make, and there's tweaks that you want to make sure this is in place. You want to make sure that is in place. You want to make sure the tricky words are up. You want to make sure that the outside EYFS learning environment looks great. Definitely want to make sure that all the books are marked, and there's response to marking, and you want to make sure this, and you want to make sure that, and you want to make sure that I know everything there is to know, ins and outs. I would consider myself to be a bit of a phonics. I wouldn't go far to say expert, but I know phonics now. I know the tracker, I know assessments, I know the children that are doing phonics, I know what phases they're doing, and this is me sort of having a quick turnaround on learning over the last probably 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, probably 3 or 4 weeks. But little Wandle, from just about knowing how to do one of the flooding sessions and just about knowing how to deliver a phonics session, I now know what I think I need to know about phonics. So I just want them to come before, where you get this feeling that everything you've learned will just seep out and you'll just forget it all. But that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. It's a bit like lifting weights, you kind of remember how you need to stand, armpits over the bar, you kind of remember it. And then even if you haven't lifted for 3-4 weeks or so, you just automatically, it's like a muscle memory, you automatically get into it. So I'm hoping that all the things that I've learned in preparation for Ofsted and all the things that I've kind of put in place, it's just like muscle memory, and it comes out like that. But anyway, let me get on to my first. I've got 3 at 75 to do, so let's get done. Again, I've got to count it. I always think it just feels heavy and I've done the wrong weight. 30, 60, 75. It's the right weight. It's the right weight. We are on to the next set, and we've got 2 at 80 kg, and I have triple checked, and this is 80 kg. 30, 60, plus 2.5, 65, 75, 80. We are on the right weight. And actually, because I want a bit more support on my back, I'm cranking this up, and I did discover 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually get to 5, and hopefully I won't pass out. Yep, I can still breathe. Okay, 80 kg done. 2-minute rest, and then we go to 85. Going up to 85, so I've got to swap the green for the yellow. So the blue, come off first, and take off the green. And then on go the yellow, and the blue. And we are ready to lift at 85 kg. I need my 2-minute break. To tell you what, just changing plates takes it out of you. 85 kg. Let's see what you got. I definitely felt going up a notch on my belt was the best idea in terms of support, because my back feels a lot better after that one. So good choice, Amanda. So let's do 85 kg. So we're doing singles. So I'm pulling up, down, rest for 2 minutes, and then another single. Felt all right. That felt all right. The thing about these lifts is that obviously the heavier you go, the more you've really got to think about your technique, because you could do yourself a big injury. So this has taken me, when did I start? August last year, to get to this part in terms of going up and then pausing, going back down again to a lower weight, just to get my body used to this weight, and then also just to get my kind of really get my technique right in terms of my foot positioning and making sure that I've got that hinge movement, because that's, you know, really important. Because when I started, I was going forward and then up, and I was so focused on getting into the clean and jerk position, so the clean position, that then I was going forward. So many things I've had to tweak over the past August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 8 months. Yes, I use my fingers, and what? So many things I've had to tweak, and little things, but that's why you need to have yourself a good coach, because they will look at your technique, they will analyse you as an individual, and they will decide, well, what can I program to make sure that this is done, because we've got this goal of getting to 100 kg, but I want to do it safely. I want to come out of it knowing that I don't have any injuries, because nobody's got time for injuries, and it being successful. So yeah, it's really important that you kind of, if you're going to do anything like this, you take your time and not just think, oh, someone on the internet or somebody on YouTube or someone on TikTok's done it, so I can do it, because it's not that straightforward. 85 kg. See how this one goes, and then we'll decide whether we're going to go up to 90 kg or not, because that is going to be a mission. But I have got up to 90 kg before. 92 is my PB. But that was just before Christmas, so quite a while ago now. So it's been a while since I've gone up to this weight, 85, a while since I've gone up to 90. So I was on social media earlier on in the week, and this article from The Spectator popped up, and it seems that it's not only teachers who are frustrated with the new Ofsted framework. It seems that ex-Ofsted chief inspectors are not happy with the Ofsted framework now, because Amanda Spielman has waded in on a bit of a rant towards Martin Oliver, who is a new His Majesty's Chief Inspector of Education and Skills, to Education, Children's Services and Skills, and she said he's lost his interest in education. And I'm not going to read the whole article, I'll put it in the description box below, but what she said is, sadly, the recent changes to education inspection show that Oliver has little interest in education. Almost all real scrutiny of education has been removed from inspection, and judgments about a school's quality of education now have to be made from its test and exam results, plus a single conversation and walk around the school. This in itself is depressing. This is what Amanda Spielman is saying. That the change has in part been forced on Ofsted by the drastic erosion of government funding for school inspectors over the past 25 years doesn't make it any less bad. This change, she says, has damaging consequences. Trainers are already telling schools that it doesn't matter what they teach anymore because Ofsted won't look. Among other things, there's free schools to cut back on anything that won't be tested, including everything except English, maths and primary schools and subjects that few children carry on to post-GCSE. Now, this isn't true, really. The schools that I know of that have been inspected, primary schools, have been inspected on their curriculum. So she's not entirely true when she says this. And she's then saying, but parents should care deeply about this hollowing out. If the concept of education quality has been narrowed to bare test outcomes, what exactly are Ofsted and the Department for Education interested in? Then she goes on to say, here the answer leaps off the page. Some 3/4 of the questions in the note are entirely or mainly about children who tick disadvantaged boxes. Warm and caring words drip off the pages. Children who are vulnerable, have additional needs, face the highest barriers. Most questions are about almost anything but actual classroom teaching, inclusion, attendance, admissions, inclusions and family support all feature. It is right and good to be interested in these children and in these aspects of education and social care, but this extreme focus has several problems. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but she's not happy. And if she's not happy, I mean, how are the rest of us going to be happy? We're not happy, and we never have been happy. And it's not like she had this fantastic regime which worked perfectly and we were all over the moon with and we thought it was great. We scrapped grades. And in her 7 years or so of being in the role, it's not like it was revolutionised, but not for the right reasons. It caused more issues. It caused more challenges for schools. It caused leaders to become more overwhelmed because of the amount of work that was involved in getting all the evidence. So actually what we've got with Martin Oliver's regime is just different. It's not improved, it's not, I don't know, is it worse, is it better? It's just different. So Amanda Spielman, you know, it's one of the things that you're out of the role and you can throw stones and you can, you know, criticise and that kind of thing. But then think about what actually did you do when you were in the role? You know, did you do good? Really? Did you? Really? Did you, Amanda? Did you? It's like, Amanda, come on now. You're better than that, Amanda. You are better than that. Anyway, that's my 3-minute break, I think. Now I think I'm going to go to 90 because I think my body is able to go to 1 at 90. And I think that's down to wearing the belt as well. I think that's really helped in terms of how I feel. So we are going to go for it. I almost forgot again to add the 2.5s to make it 90. I would have been so ticked. I would have been so ticked if I had loaded the bar or if I'd have lifted the bar and then realised it wasn't the right weight. We have done the maths and the maths is mathing. So now we need to do the lift and make sure the lift is lifting. Whew. Yeah, that was heavy. Heavy but good. Heavy but good. It does make me think, oh my gosh, am I really going to be able to do any higher? 100 kg just like, it just feels like it's going to be, I know it is, but like 10 kg, so much heavier. But you know what? I've taken my time, and that's what I really like. I've taken my time to get here, and that's my coach was quite strict on that because I was like, oh yeah, when it gets 100 kg by Christmas 2025. She's like, whoa, just slow down, just take your time, let's not get injured. So I'm glad she's my coach because I would have allowed myself to get injured and be like, yeah, let's go, let's lift, yeah, ah. Anyway, bit of a rest and then on to the workout. And the workout today is 30-second bike, 8 barbell presses and 8 kettlebell American swings. And I've got to do 5 rounds. And then at the end, I've got to do bird dogs. So it's, yeah, 5 rounds. Let's get this done. Let's strip the bar first. I'm done. Done, done, done. Once again, if you've got this far, good on you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell, because you will be informed when the next video goes live, and hopefully by the time the next video comes out I would have had Ofsted. Hopefully. See you in the next video. Here's me thinking, yeah, I got through the whole programme today. Didn't forget anything. Well done me. No, I did forget. I forgot my drop set. And because I am a stickler for getting things right, I had to come back and load up the bar again and do the 65. I mean, thankfully it won't take too long, but it's just like, when, and what will it take for me to actually remember? 50, 25, 50, 65. 6 on 65. We are officially finished. Done that, 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 done that. Finished. See you next week.